humans, and welcome back to another Ve-rants. I'm Vera, and I'm gonna rant for you.
A purple carrot, yeah!
If you don't know how this works, obviously you haven't seen my first video, which I might thank you for. It's a little bit of a mess. Today's topic is if I could go back in time and talk to my 11-year-old self, here are a few things I would like to tell her. First of all, how on earth did you think you were gonna win a state competition at gymnastics? You could barely qualify for state, and when you were at normal competitions, you never even placed in the top 5. You don't have to do handstands everywhere. Should not be your personal goal to be upside down for 50% of your life. No one wants to see your butt that much, especially when you're wearing a dress and no shorts underneath. Also, if you're gonna tell people you're gonna do their makeup, the reasonable human thing to do would be actually doing their makeup and not turning their face blue with eyeshadow. Just the things here to make you a decent human being. I also get the fact that cooking and being an amazing chef was a dream of yours. However, if you're gonna practice cooking, please use actual food and not the play kitchen from when you were 6. I know you're not good at the whole friends thing, but please, for the love of God, make some friends. All the neighbors think you're crazy for playing in your driveway, making an obstacle course to compete against yourself. Please make some friends. Don't even get me started on the whole I want braces thing. Sure, you think they're gonna make you quirky and cute. They're demons from hell. Ignore everything you've ever learned about accepting yourself because of braces. They suck. Please stop buying stuffed animals. I must have hundreds in this house alone. Please get rid of your obsession with brownies. I get that you have a sweet tooth and all, but that doesn't mean brownies must be your answer to everything. Yes, they're good, wonderful, chocolatey, cakey dessert. However, that doesn't mean you must love them and sell your soul to Satan for a box of delicious brownies. Once again, just a thought. Clip your goddamn toenails! I don't care! It seems scary to shove a little clippy thing towards your toes. It's gross! You need to clip them! Also, on the note of hygiene, brush your hair. No one wants to see in your head full of an entire bird's nest. Oh, and what was my favorite toy when I was 11? This bad boy. Great solo or partner activity. You wanted to learn how to play guitar. Wonderful, it's a great thing to learn how to play a musical instrument. But don't give up after learning a singular chord. To this day, the only thing I remember how to play on the guitar is E minor, ladies and gentlemen. Which is also the only chord I decided to learn. Stop drinking so much apple juice. It's an unhealthy amount to drink 6 cups of apple juice a day. Please brush your teeth in the morning. It is just as important to brush your teeth in the morning as it is at night, which for some reason is something that you just can't grasp the concept of. Even though you're not eating in the middle of the night, that doesn't mean there's still not gunk and gross things you should wash out of your mouth every morning. Now tell me something, Toots. Why on earth did you believe that if you pulled on one of your toes, it would fall off? That is the most unreasonable thing I've ever heard. There's this thing called skin and bone and muscle and ligament. Some of their entire purposes is to attach one body part to another. These jeans are not stretchy at all. I have learned that. Why are you scared of Goosebumps? Honestly, it's a children's show. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch my entire video about all of my fears up here. Or here. One of these corners, something like that. You gotta learn all of my weaknesses from a child. Who wouldn't want to know that to terrorize me further? Now, it's a good song, but why did you love Don't Stop Believing so much? I understand it's a good song and our entire generation's music is absolutely terrible, but considering this is the music we're stuck listening to in my generation, yeah, go ahead and stick with Don't Stop Believin'. Why did you try to turn everything into a song? You're not a good singer. No one wanted to hear you sing non-stop. Here's a hint for ya, not everything has to be a song. I'm gonna need a drum roll for this one. Because this one was so incredibly inhuman, I sometimes wonder how you turned out this okay. 11-year-old Vera enjoyed going to the dentist. Dun, dun, dun! I would like to say, thanks for being the only kid to actually do your Hebrew school homework. Because when it came to your bat mitzvah, at least you could kind of read Hebrew, not terribly. I could read that.
You did weird yoga poses non-stop.
When your life was so boring and you didn't have any more stories to tell, your memory's so bad, you just start repeating stories to the same people. 3 times! And oh my God, you ate so much food. When we went to the El Paso Golf Club for dinner for someone's birthday or something to be all schmancy and stuff, you could eat an 8-ounce steak and half a baked potato for a casual dinner since you were 6. I can't even eat that much now. You fidgeted so much, people would have to ask you to stop tapping your foot. With all your tactile issues, what was the thing that bothered you? Itchy sweaters? Not really. Hats that were too tight? Nah, those were just moderately annoying. Bumps in your socks. Now, most of you probably didn't even realize there are bumps in your socks. But if you guys would take a look, see that seam in the sock right there? That is what would make me scream until my socks were perfectly adjusted. So we relate to everything because my socks weren't perfectly smoothed out on the bottom of my feet. You watch ridiculous shows like Fraggle Rock. To those of you who don't know what Fraggle Rock is, I'ma just leave it at that. You were too scared to have a mirror in your room because you thought Bloody Mary was gonna come out and eat your soul. So you guys know the Mexican dish taquitos? We would buy frozen ones at the store because I loved them. Vera would eat them for breakfast. Not only would she eat them for breakfast, she dipped them in ketchup. Who dips taquitos in ketchup? On the same note of weird food, you would only eat hot dogs if they were taken and sliced into bite-sized pieces. Hot dogs! And you refused to eat McDonald's hamburgers. Not sure why, you just wouldn't eat them. They're perfectly good hamburgers. Sure, they're probably pumped full of chemicals, but everything is these days. You'd eat their chicken nuggets, you'd eat their salad, but not hamburgers. You refused to eat jelly because it tasted too much like jam. But you refused to taste jam because it was too close to jelly. This was your favorite hat. And because it had glove compartments for your hands, on one side it had paws, the other side it had no paws. So your creativity got the best of you, and what did you call your favorite hat? Paws, no paws. Mom, we can't leave yet. Well, why not, sweetie? Because I don't have a hat. Here's a hat. Just use this. No, this hat won't do. I want my favorite hat. Now, what hat's that? I want paws, no paws. Dude. Do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Pause, no pause! 11-year-old Vera was so creative. And finally, probably the worst of them all, you hate showering. I don't care you dislike showering. You have to do it. You smell. No one else wants to smell you when you haven't showered for 6 days. And that isn't something to brag about! And you wonder why you have no friends. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me screaming at my 11-year-old self for all the idiotic things I used to do. If you want to see that video I was talking about with all my greatest fears so you can learn all my weaknesses, you can click over here. Or if you want to just watch one of my other videos in general, click over here. And to get notifications, you can subscribe. Woohoo!